People with their Lilith and Sagittarius are very adventurous, but oftentimes they feel very restricted. They may have grown up in an environment that kind of told them that these are the set of rules you need to follow and this is what's right and wrong, but at the same time they need to be able to learn their own truth and make their own path for themselves. With this placement comes a strong desire to understand yourself deeply, and so you may do a lot of self-reflection. However, if you are the kind of Lilith and Sagittarius that avoids all kind of reflection, life will kind of make you be introspective so that you can truly understand yourself to the core. Lilith and Sagittarius suggests that you grew up in a household where your family was very religious or just very opinionated and had a very strong belief on who you were meant to be. At the same time, although this can be kind of helpful because as children we don't really know too much about the world, it kind of makes it hard for us to carve our own path as we get older because we're so worried about letting down our family and our parents. Because of constantly feeling restricted when you were younger, you really strive for freedom as an adult, and this means it can be very hard for you to get into committed relationships just because you don't want to feel like you're being tied down or trapped. You need a relationship that really allows you to be yourself and still gives you the independence that you're seeking. The question of what is right and what is wrong is something that you oftentimes contemplate. It's either that you are the kind of person who really just does what people want you to do and you kind of just fall in line, or you're the kind of person that just really rejects any kind of ideas or notions that people have for you and just rebel anyways. The main goal for Lilith Sagittarius is to find their own truth and embrace it. These people oftentimes have a really hard time of expressing themselves because they don't want to say something different or be different than other people, but sometimes they really just need to express themselves. And a lot of the time, these are the kind of people who say what needs to be said. People with Lilith and Sagittarius are the kind of people who are really interested in expressing their sexuality in a way that feels authentic to them. They don't want to feel restricted by their personal relationships, romantic or platonic. And when it comes to sex, they're really willing to take risks and put themselves out there and really just see what happens. And I think this is really unique about this placement is that they don't really care when it comes to their sexuality, what other people may think, and they really just express themselves authentically. And this is something that they need to learn to do in all aspects of their life. People with Lilith and Sagittarius also may have a hard time communicating how they feel. It's either that they're overly blunt and forget that delivery is everything and that they may offend people on accident, or they're the kind of people to just avoid expressing what they feel because they don't want to be judged. And this is something that they'll need to learn over time.